E aí, rapaziada, beleza? Essa live eu vou continuar a campanha do jogo Dragon Age The Veilguard. Esse é o episódio 5. Onde os seres mortos devem ir. Encontrei Nesse aqui na Grande Necrópole.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep. For gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
O que você faz?
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
I'd appreciate it if you avoided fencing any of the elven artifacts unless Ballara tells you it's okay.
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
I mean, aren't you though?
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
We should do this again. Grab a drink. Share our tallest tales.
Okay. I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Alright. Just let me know when.
São disponíveis. As lojas precisam viver um ponto onde todos os heróis se encontram direto. Deixa eu ver. Com a neve e o... e a Deixe. E aí já começou a estrada. Eu vou ter que escolher de novo. Ah, eu vou encontrar outro personagem aqui. questão. Então tem mais um personagem para conseguir, fora esse agora. Deixado na frente desse negócio.
This is it. No sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met, well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
Em chamas.
I didn't expect such a warm welcome. Considering.
Please, don't be put off. The workforce is perfectly harmless. I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here. I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming.
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Ahead of us. Something's moving.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Is that a despair deal?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
It singled you out.
What? Where'd everyone go?
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
esse baú. Tô vendo. Não consigo apertar. Eu preciso mudar durante o combate.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves, depending on their condition.
Bastante demora pra esse
Haven't
negócio
fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
What are they doing? Make them stop!
I'm afraid sometimes they work themselves into frenzies, poor things. A fine hit roll.
That will kill!
Masterfully done, Rook. I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it. We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
Isso aqui.
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
Sangue dourado.
So, Professor,
Just Emmerich, please.
you weren't that surprised we need a Fade expert.
The spirits talk. Even the simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the Fade. Someone coming to consult
aí,
wasn't an if,
Gabi?
so much as a when.
Ready for a fight?
Agora que eu ouvi a mensagem. Se ainda estiver aí.
Gonna be taking fire! They've got us in range.
Excellent. All safe?
It's freezing. What's doing this?
Echoes of the... We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Não, tem distância. Subir aqui. Precioso. Alguém caiu aí que eu vi. Mais dano necrótico. Dano de choque, frio. Uns pontos pra gastar aqui. Ah, cadê? Runa. Ataque a distância ignora a defesa dos alvos inimigos por 10 segundos. Os danos de fogo. Os resistências defensivos tornam bônus de dano defensivo. Vou tirar esse de fogo. Hoje do dracônico. Tô querendo atenção nos alvos inimigos.
This is locked too. I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid. They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead. Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't it?
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
Need a wisp. There's the last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door. Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
Mais um titã físico. Acho que o meu é melhor ainda.
Think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes. Mortals are their prime attraction. I spy trouble ahead.
Watch your back!
We're under fire! Into the fray!
You ready to fight?
They attack from a distance!
Brooke, good hit! Enemies free!
That one's all set!
It's over.
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
Mais dano de habilidade de controle, barra de habilidade. Vou subir.
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
I trained with the wardens in the Anderfels.
Home to the fortress of Weishaupt. I've heard stories. You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground. Here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the Necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook? This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
Why is this bell so important?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fade.
But it won't destroy them? Them being here isn't their fault.
No. In this instance, banishment will suffice. Though, forgive me, I had the impression our denizens unnerved you?
I'm from Ravane. Spirits are okay, so long as they're not walking corpses around.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin. By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here? The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Corpses talk to you? That's messed up.
Oh, there's no danger in it, I assure you.
That's not the messed up part.
Vai abrir aqui não?
Shh. I think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down...
So don't dawdle!
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in this world.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
Semblante sorridente. Mais dano de habilidade, menos defesa. Rapaz, combate.
We're not alone. That one, quickly!
Quickly! Coming from the left!
Will struck rope!
Well, down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
Direito rabiscado, fui até as câmeras, peguei o osso para investigar um barulho. Se eu tiver sorte, é só mais um daqueles cadáveres nevarranos que ficam se arrastando, que cena. Joguem o meu corpo no fogo, como fazemos no resto do mundo civilizado.
See someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori. What's this?
A vessel to store the magic the Venatori intended to siphon away from us.
Hello. Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work. The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right.
Yes.
There's one chain.
Excellent.
Yes!
Kill them all, but save the limb.
Got it.
Quickly, end them!
That's the last chain.
I must return to the lower level to ring the bell.
Tem o mesmo lugar.
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
There's the Venatori. How are we doing, Emmerich?
The bell is slowly wakening, but we must fight a little longer. Fantastic rope!
Venatori brought demons.
Typical of them.
Now put him
Halfway there.
us on! Fantastic range! Big angry fire demon! Hold them off! Got him good there!
So what?
Now what?
Now, the Grand Necrópole shows itself.
The magic bell worked. The despair demon's pissed off.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you. But come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Well, hi. And thanks.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navara. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
Diga que vai trazer Manfred.
You're good in a fight. We went through a lot of demons.
I've faced worse in the Necropolis.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful! I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navara, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
What the Venatori ultimately intended with their incursions into the Necropolis worries me. Whether or not it was directed by the gods, the timing serves them well. Chaos, I fear, is their ally.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
Didn't take the gods long to attract support from all the worst people in Thedas.
They're offering power to anyone who wants it. The Venatori and Antam won't question what it will cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
The Shadow Dragons, particularly after we helped save their city.
A debt the Viper will repay soon.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
A melhor pista que temos.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the Blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking Blight than Wardens.
Morrigan and those Wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. In their power and wrath, at least.
Lucanis, you're back.
I am.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, our Fade expert, and Tash, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met. So, a dragon hunter. Treviso could have used you.
What's happening there?
It's just... people blame you for what happened to Treviso, Rook. But they did not have to make that choice, knowing what the gods are capable of. There was no recall. Still, it changes things. How could it not?
But you're back with us.
Yes, here to stay.
Good to have you back. Whatever the circumstances. Everyone needs to be part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what they did to Treviso, I want these gods to fall. I don't see anyone else with a better chance than you. My blade's yours. Until the end.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendel.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
Deve ser fácil.
I don't think it ever should be easy. As soon as it gets easy, you're not the right person to make those decisions. It needs to be hard. That's how you know you're taking it seriously.
And that's why I recruited you, Rook. You get that. Not everyone does. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Wardens found. All this chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Descendo ao abismo. Pessoa da equipe insensibilizada, o Tony está insensibilizado após o ataque do Dragon Computer. O Jogando está mais autossuficiente e menos inclinado a confiar nas pessoas. Suas habilidades de dano aumentaram, mas ele não usará mais habilidade de suporte e o progresso do relacionamento será mais lento. os efeitos adicionais de sua poção então são amplificados. Aumenta o nível máximo de poção. Quer dizer, tanto de poção que pode usar. Sombras da podridão e algo de errado. Sobre o avanço do poder, mas também não ajuda inesperado. Vou fazer esse primeiro. Não tem mais missão pra pegar também. Já começou instigado.
You had me followed. Inquired about me.
I needed to.
You call Manfred Fred?
Sure. He walked into my office. I said, Fred, can I call you Fred? He nodded. Seemed happy about it. If he doesn't like it...
Oh, Manfred doesn't mind. He quite likes you. Does the diminutive imply a certain level of comfort with the necromantic arts?
It shows a certain level of comfort with your friend. The rest of it, well, that depends.
On what?
On what the mage using it is up to.
Pode ser alguma coisa aqui. carregando.
Hey, Rook.
Does the Magisterium explain why the Archon's palace rained fire on the city?
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
Ué. Mas se é...
It's an honor to meet you.
Relax. I won't be trying to arrest you like the first warden.
You heard about that?
Dorian Pavis is an old friend. He filled me in.
Indeed. You have had many eyes upon you, Rook.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
I won't let you down.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited, and about the people depending on you. I'm asking you to take down a pair of gods. You're not going to be able to do that if you're worried about my approval. But if you listen to your friends, and remember the people you're fighting for, you'll get through this.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
Você chegou aqui.
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morgan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
I've been having some trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength.
My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette? Something to do with Solus?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Solus está ajudando.
Right now, Solus is giving us the information we need to track down the gods.
Yes, he is a vital source of information and advice, just as he was to the Inquisition before. He is the Dreadwolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many alliances do you think he has made and broken?
Solus was important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think, I hope, It might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
Arrependimento do logo temido. Acho que tenho que ir. Necrópole. O spot no de Rosberg, o meio da episódio da viagem rápida.
And now a
Eu acho que ainda não descobri esse pântano. Vamos ver se vai colocar para ir na missão rastreada.
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
I could sense blight before we were through the alluvion. What's happening?
That's the question, isn't it? Oh, one of them.
The blight's always a problem in the Anderfells. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
If there was a place that needed wardens,
then here we are.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much?
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the blight's usual song.
Sensing the blight is one thing. What you're saying is concerning.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
Should I be worried?
About me? No. About the Blight? Yes. But you already are.
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
It's a good thing another warden showed up.
Even if it's you.
You collapse a building to seal off Darkspawn one time.
And get us all in trouble.
Worth it. You know we like you, so be careful out there.
I will. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Comerciante.
Hello there.
Quanto que é isso aqui? Item atual. $380. Defesa, exibição sobre agregos antigos, sistemas serão prestados por quem integra os quadros, se interessa por mês. 90. Vamos pegar isso aqui. Chave da guarda.
You're here to help?
Digno de guardião. Ele tem dimensão.
All right, let's find those boil samples.
You've been to the farmlands. There's a family, Voss. I'm close with them, with Ursa. They spoke of the Blight. The Blight, before all of this happened. They knew. But if they knew, why aren't they here?
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Apenas eco.
Lavendel village. Whatever happened here looks like Demeter's crossing.
And yet, life remains.
Often a place needs someone in its corner.
Are you here to help Lavendel? I'm Bastion. There's more out there than Blight. You must be careful.
Of what?
I heard something from up at Gaspin Manor while I was escaping here. The place has been abandoned for years. They say the Lord had some cursed treasure. One day he just disappeared. Could the Blight awaken the curse? If it draws evil here, the treasure's up there somewhere. It should have been destroyed.
Wouldn't be surprised if damage from the Blight stirred something up.
Nor would I. Whether a curse or some other magical disturbance, it bears investigation.
There. That's our Blight boil. Got a sample. Guessing they'll need more than one.
Multiple samples improve the accuracy of any study. Unpleasant though the gathering process may be.
What's behind you?
Got the sample.
Lovely.
Agora tinha um monstro.
Veilgurad barrier crystals. Whoever came this way didn't want to be followed.
Recently placed, too.
What are they doing in the Hosberg wetlands? That sound?
I'm guessing it's not the Blight.
So this is the cursed manor.
Spared no expense on the atmosphere.
Lord Gaspin's treasure belongs to the Venatori.
They won Lord Gaspin's treasure, but look at this place. Is it really still here?
Inside.
What was that?
The Venatori weren't the only ones here.
The manor is supposed to be cursed.
Nice. Estátua aqui.
You want to know more?
What lies? Anyone else suddenly thinking about
A cellar. The longer we're here, the more this being craves our attention.
the cellar?
Anotações de cultura natural. Se deseja ir para Enderfells, faça como quiser. Deve qualquer pessoa que seja tola o suficiente para seguir você se você quer. Não, se quer perseguir uma teoria complicada que seja, você é livre para voltar ao lugar desolado que quiser. Mas não espere meu interesse ou apoio.
Stay on guard.
Anotações do Lorde Gaspin. Não deveria haver segredos aqui. A porta, ela me irrita, ela é minha e eu vou abrir caminho através dela. Sou o Lorde desta mansão e os segredos dela devem ser revelados a mim.
You've got a body.
Diário de pesquisa, nada de interessante. Nada digno de nota. Como podem saber, ninguém estudou Enderfells como eu. Será que acham que meu interesse está em postes e vigas ou qualquer outra coisa com que eles zombam de mim? A mansão tem valor até hoje. O Lord Gaspin encontrou mais do que um mero tesouro. Tenho certeza. E quando eu oferecer esse poder perdido, a divindade ressurgida, nem mesmo a Aérea ou Zara competirão comigo em estima.
Research notes. This man wanted Lord Gaspin's treasure to impress Veilgurad.
He's chasing status. What?
Spirit formed by fixation, an all-consuming obsession.
Deixa eu usar a habilidade. Não foi não.
Made that one ready. Tem nenhuma habilidade de combate. That one's all set.
Veilgurad wanted treasure but found a sealed demon.
And we stopped both. So a bad deal for them.
Let's look around.
Site final, importa todos esses dias, esses longos meses, só para isso eu fiz. Nós temos um acordo, não, eu. Nós temos o que queremos, nós, não. Eu vou seguir o caminho, eu não posso.
This writing is old. It was Lord Gaspin. Whatever he thought was back here, it wasn't enough. He found a demon, or became the one we met. If the demon was the curse, at least we've kept it away from Lavendel. Once we're done, we can let Bastion know.
Vamos para a parte da frente da mansão. Passa aí. Exige que você destrua os ovos para receber a bênção das divindades. Saúde. Aumentou o nível. Dano de queimaduras. Mais 10 de dano, menos alago. Seria melhor ainda. Veridiano. Eu não sei como que eu faço para equipar essa habilidade aqui. Vai ser esse negócio aqui. Não. Espada da misericórdia. Ordem arcana. Aí. Dano de ataque final. Atingir com o ataque final até o tipo de dano extremamente elétrico ou de fogo. Os danos elétricos.
I've a question for you about...
Darkspawn. Everyone ready? The champion. Stay ready.
one, quickly!
Tiro. Ah, isso. Na frente. Ah, mentira, apertei. Ah, isso. Caralho. Usa.
Got it. First at Demeter's Crossing, now here. And the gods are just getting started.
Pega a vida ali. Merda. Tem que salvar depois desse. Não dá pra salvar.
Still standing, not bad.
Qual o grupo que tava? Acho que foi a Deixe e o Emerick. É.
Check out the ballista. Could be useful.
Nice.
An ogre.
Hey, messing with the blight boils made it mad.
We need to stop it.
Parece que isso não deixa
It's down.
Is everyone intact?
And another sample.
That must be enough for an analysis.
Yeah. Let's get back to Evka and Antoine.
Tem um baú aqui. Túnica. Acho que a neve e a taxa devem combinar as magias.
About to get fun. Not bad.
Anotações sobre a família do encontrou amizade perto do poço. Vou atirar em cima, mas mamãe disse que ainda não está se sentindo bem. Estarei em casa para o jantar. Se eu chegar do campo antes de você, vou começar a trabalhar.
They might have left more behind.
Vídeo de perseguição. Diário da Emília, voz. Eu vim para cá e precisava pensar sem que ele estivesse me observando com aqueles olhos. Ele pode fazer isso. Ele está nos campos e... Não, ele está nos campos e... De todas as baboseiras absurdas, diz que uma podridão está chegando. Mas que ele está pronto. Ele só precisa continuar cavando. Ursa apareceu mais tarde, mas algo no que era disse. Ela também foi levada. A porta está trancada por fora agora. Quando isso aconteceu, estou ouvindo a água pingando. Não vou conseguir sair a tempo.
They knew the blight was coming. But how? What went wrong after?
Mais nada.
To travel together, Tash. I've heard such stories about the Lords of Fortune.
Don't touch me if I die.
I beg your pardon.
Don't do weird magic to my corpse.
I assure you, a watcher always... What do you mean by weird?
No death magic. Rook gets my body if I die.
What now?
If that's what you wish.
Voltei, começo.
Antoine? Antoine!
Yes? Yes, the blight samples. They're like nothing we've seen, or anything in the Warden records. And Rook? I believed you, but to hear it? I almost hear voices in it. The gods calling the blight.
We knew things were bad. But if the blight's being called, the situation's more unpredictable than we thought. We need to...
I give you two reign, and this is where it leads. Chasing Rook's lies.
First Warden,
you were told to stay away. Or does your allegiance to us no longer matter?
Of course it does. Fighting the blight matters. That's why I'm here.
You're here for your ego, not for us.
Rook knew something was wrong.
I can hear it in the samples. The gods. He's telling the truth. The blight has changed, and that changes everything.
It changes nothing. Your sensitivity to blight is useful, Warden Antoine. But you've had more than one snake in your ear.
No one here wants blight to spread. We can work together.
You're in no place to make offers. You tampered with a ritual that unleashed blight. You did not know what you were doing then, and you don't now.
If gods control the blight, we need to change how we approach it.
Archdemons control blight, and we'd sense if one had risen. We'd make the sacrifices needed to fight it.
But we...
The blight has increased. Now is not the time to lose focus. Wardens Evka and Antoine, are you sworn to combat the blight?
Yes, but...
Then report back to Weishaupt and do so.
That went poorly, even for a talk with him.
As conversas com ele vão bem.
It's my fault you're in trouble.
He's never really liked us.
So much for convincing the Wardens.
There's you, Davrin, me, and Antoine. We make it work with the four of us. You and Davrin work with your new friends. Antoine and I will track Darkspawn and the Blight.
in so-called peace? Vigilance. If we learn the gods' plans, you will too.
The elven god of monsters had been hard at work. She'd taken the Darkspawn and made them so much worse. Now, she and Elgar'nan had their glorious new army. The risen gods were ready. And they had just the target.
Algo de errado. Bom.
We should take a break. Head back to the lighthouse for a bit.
He finally agrees to meet for a report, and he all but calls you a liar.
Rook, just got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt. Everyone except us, seems like. Guess the First Warden holds a grudge.
Calling Wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
The timing can't be a coincidence. The gods must be behind this.
I bet they are. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus, see if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
Deixa eu ver. Mais defesa, mais defesa, mais defesa. Vou continuar com o que eu tô. Como que eu faço para equipar isso aqui? Recuperar ponto. Sem estar assinado. Arcos arcanos. Esquiva. Não tá grave não. Bom, acho que é isso. Vou encerrar essa live por aqui. Se você gostou dessa live e quiser ver mais, só me seguir no meu canal aqui na Twitch, então no YouTube. Bom, acho que é isso. Até a próxima live.